No one expected the royal banquet to end with stunning news. Princess Anne, respected for her years of service, suddenly announced her retirement, but the biggest surprise came when she named Catherine as her royal successor. Why Catherine? Why now? What does this mean for the royal future? Join us as we unveil the truth behind this turn of events. The monarchy's new star. On June 18, 2025, a significant event occurred at a formal state banquet. The room was packed with top diplomats from various countries, all wearing their finest attire. Princess Anne, in a stunning navy gown, captured everyone's attention as she stood gracefully, known for her humor and seriousness, and made a speech announcing her decision to step down from her royal duties to give way to the younger generation who were eager to take charge, and praised Catherine, the Princess of Wales, for her strength, grace, and dedication to royal duties. She believed Catherine was the ideal person to continue this important work. The audience applauded enthusiastically, but there was an undercurrent of shock and admiration, and had made a significant announcement, and Catherine, who had recently re-emerged in the public eye, was now taking on a prominent role in the royal family. To truly grasp the significance of this moment, we must first consider Princess Anne's background. For over 5 decades, she has been known as the hardest-working member of the royal family, and dedicated her life to philanthropic work, including opening hospitals, supporting charities, visiting schools, and attending important events. Her passion for helping others was evident in all her actions. She did not seek attention for herself, and often opted for modest clothing, demonstrating that the focus should be on making a difference rather than on appearances, and was intelligent, had a quick wit, and was very determined. She did not seek attention, but whenever she was wanted and was always there, people knew they could rely on her to be dependable, work hard, and excel at whatever task was at hand. Slightly different to what you already do, it's nice to hear that forward in as well. If you did your company's semi-different ways, and had a challenging journey as the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II, she had to navigate a world dominated by men. Rather than sitting back, she demonstrated her abilities by competing as an equestrian in the Olympics. This was not just a royal pastime, but a significant accomplishment that highlighted her resilience, and later became a valuable supporter of her brother King Charles, despite facing personal difficulties such as her divorce from Captain Mark Phillips, and remained strong. Even after sustaining injuries and a horse accident in June 2024, she returned to work with a black eye, proving her unwavering determination, and was known for being strong, courageous, and fully committed. It was unexpected when Anne decided to retire completely. Her absence from certain royal events, such as missing the second day of Royal Ascot in 2025 for duties in Scotland, was noticed. Some assumed she might take it easy in the future, but no one anticipated her stepping away entirely, and had secretly been planning the move for months. She talked to King Charles that will remain job. His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, tangibly though. What will he do? What steps will be taken? And Catherine, to ensure everything would go well and wasn't neglecting her duties out of indifference. She was stepping back because she felt it was the right moment. She had faith that Catherine was prepared, and noticed a unique quality in Catherine. She saw a sense of responsibility, strength, and bravery. She saw a dedication to serving others similar to hers, and trusted that Catherine would continue the work with passion and kindness. Anne's retirement caused significant change in the royal world. It was a quiet but impactful event. After an announcement, all eyes turned to Catherine as the new leader of the royal family. Catherine's was sent to this role was swift yet understated, much like Anne's leadership style. Princess Anne chose to step back, not only because her story was ending, but also to pass on her responsibilities to someone she trusted. She found Catherine to be a woman who can continue the same path with the same determination. At the banquet that night, a wonderful event occurred. Now let's dive into the support Princess and gave to the monarch and his trying times. The quiet rock beside King and his cancer battle. When King Charles received the news that he had cancer, the royal family went through a very difficult period. It was tough not just for the king, but also for his loved ones. Princess and his sister provided unwavering support during this time of crisis. She did not use loud words or seek attention, but instead showed her support through quiet strength, constant care, and genuine love. She was his silent, steadfast helper and the rock he could rely on. Princess Anne is famous for her strong work ethic and commitment. She has dedicated her life to serving the royal family, the nation, and the people. However, when King Charles battled cancer, her role became more intimate and emotional. She was not just a royal figure anymore. She was a devoted sister determined to support her brother through his illness. Since the start, Princess Anne knew how to support her brother without being flashy or making big speeches. She was there for him during quiet times, made thoughtful gestures, and spent quality time with him. She always made sure he felt her presence and support. Whether she showed up during important moments, sat beside him when things got tough, or just listened when he wanted someone to talk to, she was there for him. In the palace's private areas and in the peaceful rooms where the king relaxed and frequently spent time, she knew that sometimes the most effective form of assistance is not noisy, it is quiet, consistent, and constant. She ensured she was there for him not only for official visits, but as a caring sister. She would spend time with him during lengthy afternoons, shared cheerful anecdotes to cheer him up, and at times just be in the room with him without saying anything, giving him comfort just by being there. Princess Anne made sure to help King Charles by taking on some of his tasks when he started feeling tired during his treatment. She attended events, visited charities, and ensured that royal work ran smoothly. She did this not to seek recognition, but to prevent her brother from feeling too stressed. She wanted him to concentrate on getting better, well knowing that she had everything under control. Princess Anne always considered her brother's feelings in every situation. She never pressured him or made him feel like a problem. Instead, she supported him quietly, understanding his concerns about the monarchy, their family, and the future. She reassured him that the royal family would stay united, and that she would always be there to help him with any burdens during the king's difficult days, and provided comfort and support. She filled in for him when he wanted to take a break from his duties, doing so without any issues, and continued on with boys, giving him the opportunity to rest without feeling bad. The king felt secure, trusting that his sister would take care of things in his absence. Princess Anne played a key role in keeping King Charles connected to his family. She maintained close relationships with the younger royals, extended family, and palace staff, ensuring everyone was informed and connected. Her gentle leadership helped the family stay united and supportive of the king. King Charles sometimes felt optimistic and during those times, and would also feel hopeful. However, there were other days when a sense of sadness and fear lingered. On those days, Princess Anne was a comforting presence for King Charles. She knew when to offer words of encouragement and when to provide quiet support, and knew how to make him smile with a joke, be there for him and silence, letting and process his emotions during public events. Princess Anne kept a close eye on her brother to ensure his comfort and prevent him from overexerting himself. She stuck by his side during family gatherings, formal events, and quiet weekends. She always made sure he felt included and remembered as the king fought against cancer. Princess Anne started to not only see him as her brother, but also as someone she wanted to protect quietly. She made sure he did not have to deal with any unnecessary stress. Princess Anne took care of challenging tasks calmly, giving him a chance to relax. She also resolved family issues, made thoughtful choices, and took control of royal duties in a kind yet firm manner. Princess Anne did more than just show love for her brother the king. She collaborated closely with doctors, staff, and the public as they became more worried. She ensured that her brother received appropriate care and a peaceful environment to recover. She oversaw how the palace communicated news, striking a balance between being honest and respecting the family's privacy. She recognized the public's concern but prioritized her brother's well-being above all else. The job was challenging. She kept her emotions to herself. She observed her brother in pain. She was very concerned for him. However, she did not let her fear affect her. She stayed composed and made herself strong for him, even though she felt burdened, and she concentrated on uplifting him. Princess Anne's inner strength was an important factor in keeping the royal family stable during difficult times. Her strong bond with her brother influenced her actions. She acted as a cause of comfort and support for King Charles and served as a reminder that even kings need someone to rely on. As time went on, she continued to support him unwaveringly. Even as King Charles started to improve, she remained by his side. She did not leave when he started to recover. She kept standing next to him, reassuring him that she would always be there for him. Her support played a crucial role in maintaining the unity of the entire royal family. She ensured that Prince William, Princess Catherine, and other relatives received the necessary support. She effectively managed family dynamics, resolved conflicts, and provided a comforting environment for everyone to express their concerns and aspirations. Throughout everything that happened, Princess Anne remained consistent in her strength, quietness, and dependability. She did not seek out praise or spotlight. Her biggest satisfaction came from knowing her brother felt secure and cared for. She became a comforting presence for the king during his most challenging times. Even when they were in public and cameras caught fleeting moments between them, it was obvious to people that they had a strong and loving connection. A quick look, a gentle to watch, or a warm smile for a man conveyed a deep message. Their interactions revealed a history of close relationships that started in childhood, filled with happy and sad moments that they shared together. The royal family is always under public scrutiny, but Princess Anne's support for King Charles during his cancer battle highlighted the personal, quiet love that exists within even the most prestigious families. It demonstrated that beyond their titles and crowns, they are just a brother and sister navigating life's challenges together. Princess Anne did not require elaborate speeches or loud praise to demonstrate her love and loyalty. Instead, her quiet and constant presence spoke volumes. She was like a gentle beacon of light for her brother during his toughest times, guiding him with calmness and providing solid support. He could always rely on Princess Anne demonstrated genuine support through her actions, showing that it is patient, kind, and not intrusive. True support uplifts without overpowering, is gentle yet so drawn, and endures through difficult times, remaining steadfast even when things improve. King Charles went through a difficult time dealing with cancer. It was a time of fear, pain, and not knowing what would happen. However, his sister Princess Anne was always there for him. With her loving and supportive presence, she became his cause of comfort, assistance, and unwavering friendship. From cancer fighter to the monarchy's brightest hope, the Princess of Wales has embarked on a journey that has deeply moved people worldwide. Her experience is more than just about being sick and getting better. It is a tale of fortitude, contemplation, and change. When Catherine found out she had cancer in March 2024, it was a shock to many. People anxiously waited as she took a step back from her royal responsibilities to focus on treatment. It was a challenging and private period for her as she faced the toughest fight of her life behind the walls of the palace. Months went by with Catherine making a few public appearances. Then in September 2024, she revealed that she had completed chemotherapy. It was a relief for everyone. In January 2025, she declared that she was in remission, bringing even more relief. However, when she re-entered the public eye, it was clear that she had undergone a transformation. This was a new version of Catherine, different from the one the world was familiar with. She wasn't just coming back, she was changing and growing. Catherine spent time contemplating her future while recovering. She did not want to go back to Earth. Old ways. Taking a break made her realize what was important. People close to the royal family mentioned that Catherine had discovered a new direction in life. She wanted to have a positive impact that would endure. It wasn't just about being noticed. She wanted her presence to be truly felt. Her return to important royal events such as Trooping the Colour and the Order of the Garter in June 2025 was not by chance. These appearances were strategic and symbolized her comeback and her personal growth. However, when she cancelled her attendance at the royal ascot on June 18, it raised worries about her health and whether her cancer had returned. It quickly became obvious that she deliberately chose to prioritize your health. Catherine decided to make her well-being a priority, which was well received by the public. Unlike other royals who often adhere to traditions, Catherine demonstrated the true strength includes knowing when to take a step back. Her choice made or appear more down to earth and relatable to others. On June 18, Princess Anne made a surprise announcement about retiring from her royal duties. She had been a dedicated and hard-working member of the monarchy for many years, with over 300 patronages to her name. Her decision to step back left a big hole in the royal family, but they were prepared for it. Catherine was also ready to take on more responsibilities. The events that happened next went beyond just changes in responsibilities. It was like one person passing on their responsibilities to another. Catherine and Anne have always had a close bond, even though they have different personalities. They are both admired for their strong work ethic and prioritizing duty over glamour. Despite their differences, both women share a dedication to serving others. When Catherine was dealing with cancer, the surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation on cancer had been present and visited her to provide support and advice. And noticed something in Catherine, a quiet strength and determination. She believed that Catherine was capable of handling whatever came her way. Catherine is now taking over and role not to imitate her, but to continue her legacy and her unique way. This transition was not sudden. The two women had multiple meetings at Anne's home in Gloucestershire, where they had heartfelt discussions about responsibility, life, and family. Catherine, who was still adapting to life after cancer, relied on Anne's advice and support, and advised Catherine to prioritize her relationships with people and her family. Catherine took this advice to heart, and it is evident in her actions and demeanor. She is now more approachable and her energy is more stable. Catherine is known for finding the right balance between her royal responsibilities and being a mother. At the Order of the Garter event on June 16, 2025, the public witnessed the strong connection between Catherine and Anne. They were seen talking, smiling, and enjoying each other's company. Onlookers could tell they had a close and trusting relationship. It was more than just admiration, it was a bond built on trust. And decision to take a step back is significant, but also lovely. Instead of just retiring, she is entrusting her life's work to someone she trusts. Catherine understands the importance of this role and is prepared to dedicate everything she has to it. Assuming and duties involve more than just attending more events, and was involved in various areas such as agriculture and global children's welfare. Catherine is now expected to take on many of these responsibilities. It's a significant undertaking, but Catherine is off to a good start. Her first big task will be attending the Royal Highland Show in Edinburgh, an event that Anne has always been involved in. Catherine has a gentle yet strong approach, while an acted swiftly Catherine took her time, while and was strict Catherine is gentle, but still powerful. Her strength lies in her ability to listen and connect with others. Having battled cancer, she now understands pain in a different light, which is in flu. Munster interactions with others for empathy is not just friendly, but also feels personal now. During a recent visit to a children's hospice, Catherine did not just smile and wave, she truly connected with the children. She listened to them, hugged them, and cried with them, making the moments feel genuine and not rehearsed. Catherine is not trying to imitate, but rather paying tribute to her in a way that stays true to herself. This new chapter in Catherine's life gives her a higher status in the royal family. King Charles is facing health issues, and Prince William is busy with more responsibilities. So Catherine is now seen as the central figure of the monarchy. Not just a supportive wife, she is the one bringing everything together. One of her upcoming events will be with the Riding for the Disabled Association, which and has been involved with for a long time. Catherine, who has always loved horses, has found a way to connect with it on a personal level. She aims to showcase how horseback riding can improve mental health. Binds and previous work and Catherine's current focus seamlessly. This unique blending of interest is becoming Catherine's trademark. In May 2025, at an outdoor party, Catherine's charming personality shone brightly. She shared laughs with farmers, bent down to chat with kids, and consoled a widow, making a positive impact on those around her. People felt a sense of hope from Catherine's presence, as she not only exemplified in dedication, but also brought warmth and healing to the atmosphere. Her experience with illness has transformed, making her more reliable and human. Many can see themselves in her journey as a mother, wife, and survivor who has become stronger after enduring hardships. However, there are considerable challenges that come with this new direction. It is not easy to juggle and numerous responsibilities along with her existing ones. This becomes even more difficult as she is also raising 3 young children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, who are her main focus. According to sources, Catherine is handling the situation meticulously, like carefully planning her royal duties around picking up her children from school and having family meals together. This year she has decided to mostly stay in the UK. She won't be going on long tours or big trips abroad. Not because she sees